This right here is the secret sauce to come up with the best creative ideas. Rather, you are in a creative block or you are a content creator, a writer, an artist. This is the sauce that nobody wants to tell you because everybody is so invested in the hustle culture and staying super disciplined and being super consistent. And this is what they're not telling you. I don't know why they're not telling you, but I'm going to tell you. The secret sauce is rest. And before we get deeper into this video, I want to define what that means as we apply it to coming up with the best ideas ever. So basically, what I like to define rest as is giving myself time and space to do absolutely nothing, to have no expectation of myself, to just allow myself to go with what I feel like doing. And sometimes that's just laying in my bed watching Netflix. Sometimes that's me getting on my mat and doing something. But so often, either during that rest, that unexpected time to do whatever I want with, or when after I'm done resting, I have the best ideas. I'm able to come back way harder because I gave myself that time to get into that flow. What I don't understand is that when I've learned about, these productivity hacks and like blocking out your time and like writing your schedule before, the night before, what I don't understand about all that is that there seems like there's no space for flow. And if you know what flow is, if you don't know what flow is, it's basically like you get into the state where you're just completely in the zone, like time doesn't even exist anymore, and you start to have these really great ideas. Everything just seems to be like going very seamless. Like you're not dragging yourself through the trenches of like, I need to get this done. I need to get this done. You just go with what you feel. And that's what I don't understand about all these people that are preaching about discipline and staying consistent. And it's all about, stick to the plan, stick to what's aligned with your goals, and, ignore your mood, ignore how you feel. But why? Because that doesn't make any sense when you are coming up with creative ideas. Your creative ideas it's like you're creating this inner space within yourself to receive these really great ideas. And if you're always so busy all the time, if you're always like so busy giving out your energy to this, giving out your energy to this, giving out your energy to your schedule, your planner, your blocks, your plan, it's like, how do you have any energy to turn inwards? You know what I mean? How do you have how how are you really balancing out and having time to actually rest, to actually give yourself time to do whatever you feel like doing and allowing your feeling state to take you to places? This is how I have the best fucking ideas. I swear to God. When it comes to like offerings, when it comes to writing about things, when it comes to making different messages or creating content, creating videos, even if it's not just me talking to the camera, this is how I come up with those good ideas. I go with what I feel like doing. I give myself time and space to go with the flow. And when I go with the flow, I start to get into that flow state. Now, I don't want to be one of those creators on here that are preaching about one extreme, because the key here is balance. You want to have some stuff in your life that you have to be, I'm here at 8 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock. Like, still have some structure in your life, okay? Because I know like a lot of people, they get on these extreme wagons where they're like, oh, I'm super disciplined. All of my entire schedule's like blocked off. Okay, from like 2 to 6, I do my content videos. From 6 to 8, I do my workout. Oh, you know what I mean? Like it's super all blocked off. and then and then when you have these great ideas during this different time, you feel like you're not allowed to go through with them, or you can't do them right now because you have to focus on your email list, or because you have to focus on this video. And then when you're trying to make all your videos or write, it's like you're like, shit, I don't even know what to write about, because there's so much pressure, there's so much expectation you put on yourself. And when you can take that expectation off, when you can just allow yourself to go, the flow, that's how you start to get those really good ideas, those really, really good ideas. And so that's what I mean is like you want to have some stuff that is like structured, right? Like maybe some stuff during your week that like I'm here at this time for this, I'm showing up for this, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this time. But you also need to have stuff in your planner that isn't blocked off. Stuff that where you have like a half a day or like a whole day of absolutely nothing and expect yourself to do nothing with that time. And I know that's so controversial to like what everybody is telling you about being productive, being disciplined, being consistent. But the thing is, you're still disciplined because now you're creating structure or you're creating space and time to allow yourself to move in. So there is still a balance of structure there. It's not just like, oh, now I don't have to do anything. I'm going to be like super lazy. Like, don't plan your rest day. Don't plan what you're going to do on that day. Just show up. Just when you get out of bed, like, what do I feel like doing? What do I feel inspired by right now? And start to go with that and then allow your feelings to guide your day and see where it takes you. Because I swear to God, like the other day I did this where discipline has been something I've been really trying to figure out because, I like, want to make some stuff happen or whatever. And so I was like, okay, like I remember I feel the best when I look at my planner and I was like, I have the entire day off. Like that just feels so good. I don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. I'm not obligated to meet up with anyone. I just get to do whatever I feel like doing. And then boom, I had this really great idea for this really great offering. I got I remember I was on my yoga mat in the morning and I had this really good idea to write about something. I was like, oh my God, it's such a good idea. I should share this with the people. And so I wrote about it, and then I was like, oh, I should make a video about it. And then I was like, and then I was getting into all these like different how to make this really good offering stuff. And then I had like a really great idea for like a cool offering I could have. And I was like, oh my God, if I would have blocked out all my time, if I would have been like, tomorrow I'm doing this at this time, or I had this huge to do list and all this pressure, all this expectation, there wouldn't be any space for me to receive those ideas, to just go down that rabbit hole once I was like inspired by that. You know what I mean? So, this is what I'm talking about. Give yourself space to rest and just do whatever you feel like doing. Because I think a lot of times when it comes to like creatives, right? We're creating things, we're making things. A lot of times those things are based on feeling and they make people feel something because you feel it and you're transmuting that feeling. And to get into that state of like flow and creativity and like illuminating that message or that feeling in someone else through your art, through your message, through your music, through your writing, through whatever, you have to be able to let yourself have that space to do that. Have that structured space to allow yourself to move freely, to go with what you feel like doing. And also still have things on your planner that you have to show up at a certain time for because that will create balance. And a lot of people don't want to talk about balance. They just want to be on like one extreme over here and one extreme over here. And then the one extreme over here will say, if you have all this free time, all this free flow, then you're just going to be lazy. You're going to waste all your time. And you don't have time to waste. If you want this, if you want success, but that's not true. You need to find the point in the middle of free flow, of allowing yourself to do what you feel like doing in the moment and not having a plan for your day. And you also need to have some structure of this is my plan for this day. This is the stuff I'm showing up for at this time. This is the people I'm meeting up at this time with. And creating that divine balance that feels good for you, that feels good for your schedule. Because for some people, you might have different seasons in your life where it's like, I need a little more free flow because you're birthing out ideas, you know? And then sometimes you might need like a little more structure in your life. but it's important not to swing from extreme to extreme and go back and forth, because then it feels like you're getting nothing done. You're not able to figure out how you should live your life. And you have to find that balance for you that is aligned with the season you are in your life. Sometimes people are in really creative seasons. Sometimes we don't have that much creativity, and it's like we still need to give ourselves that rest time to not create anything. Like I said, sometimes I just lay in my bed and watch Netflix. But at the same time, what's really funny is that sometimes I'm watching a show, I'm watching a movie, and I'm like, that's a really great message. That really inspired this feeling in me. Or like, that's something that I want to talk about, or something like that. And then I can make something about that. And it's inspired from that movie. So it's like, you don't have to like be so hard on yourself and so strict. Like, I can't watch my Netflix. I gotta cancel my Netflix. I can't watch any YouTube videos or any entertainment, because sometimes those can inspire those really great creative ideas. Oh my gosh. So give yourself time. That is the secret sauce of having brilliant AF ideas, is give yourself time that is unexpected. Don't expect yourself to do anything for that time. Either like half a day, a whole day, couple days, a whole week. I don't know. Whatever thing it is, that whatever season you're in, honor that. And make sure that you continue to find that balance that feels right for you, instead of listening to what everybody else is telling you. Oh, if you want this, you have to do my productivity hack. Oh, like, to achieve this in like 5 years or 2 years, try my productivity hack. Or like, other people are over here that are just like, just go with the flow, bro. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, everything will happen in divine time. And like, you have to find that balance that is right for yourself, okay? So comment below if this video resonated with you with a green heart. And also subscribe if you like this kind of content, okay? I see you in another video. I hope this message helped you. And look at your planner right now, because it's like, look at your planner and see, where can I give myself time to do nothing? Like, zero expectation of myself to do nothing. And see, when you give yourself that time to literally do nothing, to literally clear the pressure of your shoulders, what happens? Allow yourself to have that time, okay? See where your feelings and the flow takes you. Peace and love. Ciao.